This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
In fact, in Champions League, if you lose to Atletico Madrid, it's not a big issue, especially when the team is a struggling team.
Andy Kerm, Yanko, matches in
Okay. Man United, you are not struggling in the Champions League. You were first in your group. You are not struggling in the Champions League.
So when you are a struggling team, United is struggling, absolutely no doubt.
Not in the Champions League. Do you know, in the last 14 knockout stages for Manchester United in the Champions League, no matter me, I win you. Omo draw and 9 and omo I omo etimi lose nkono. Nti no na ye hwe se omo betimi add to the omo ye Paris Saint-Germain, omo ye Olympiacos, omo betimi Atletico Madrid so na. They were hopeful say at the theater of dreams having Cristiano Ronaldo available because waje niam bebre etia ATM waje gold bebre etia omo and Atletico Madrid omo nye Champions League nyina it can be narrowed to the performance of Ronaldo and until Champions League no almost second finals or mabu nyina no ntimi enyibi tini ehwe and Diego Pablo Simeone e kire yese ne three back na wo boni this season na eno an odeba and having experienced guys omo in the Champions League in there because the captain Coco Resurrection and me say the first game no at the Wanda Metropolitano so we check the 2014 team no di besina. He is the only player waka from team now omodi lose to Real Madrid by 4-1. Obi akọ amanaka koke nko. It's not the experience no the bringing it to bear Old Trafford after missing the first leg. Into the three back no January hui open up the wing backs and the midfield no making sure so the best no making sure so pressure na beba so na obeje no relay players are omuda anymore no Joao Felix and a call for Anton Griezmann. And to share Manchester United on the other hand, their plan was simple. Ronaldo will not stay at the top. E umu ana elanga invert no about being at top or more planning in and say the trap set up by Diego Simeone three back of Ronaldo, Abrante Feni, Jose Maria Jimenez and Savage. You know, so Ronaldo jina ho dia e be 3 as against 1. Until omo be loading Ronaldo nya the space need to play. Nti to he Ronaldo a ho left kakra no akoka Abrante Feni Jadon Sancho ho e ho no abem ye middle kakra no be enjoy play no by helping United to create spaces in the final third of the game. But say onu ni jina ni mo no there eno ye hu se Ronaldo that particular role with Fred leading the transitional line of the Manchester United team. And then obi who say Fred Emma one of the finest outing in the United shirt, especially in midfield. Into cooking Hector Herrera there. No majumani nyina na say pressure na free United ibani nyina omo masa pressure and call the three back so and then obi who adwuma Hector Herrera boy ye pon game no omo ka say ye Coco Resurrection, but for me it was Hector Herrera who made Atletico Madrid the 3 maximum points and Oma qualified to the next stage. And the general plan was simple: exploit the wing backs and exploit the full backs of Manchester United. And to hear the first goal that was disallowed, Alex Tales and on board that 1-2 ni free. And I agree with Ralph Ranick, the United supporters no more referee Venice love go say that Elanga ball for me looks like a foul. Into anyone was Ronaldo to the Sano catch a referee, see a man space.
Yeah.
And share and Sana ball with Timian. But you know, after that incident, United players need J1 allow Atletico Madrid the ball to final third with that back heel and Sana Mutimia Bobona. Ronaldo the baby or free and also be taking advantage of the positional weakness of Diego Delu and Ronaldo the edible no and so it's me at them and no me can say game we will be winning you know a bit depending on your goalkeeper until you know Joe Black and look at that save from David here in the first half from Rodrigo de Paul. You know you need that top class save to keep United into the game and you need those excellent reflexes how the big keeper Atletico Madrid in the game and Atletico Madrid that you know omo team has first goal there. Now it will be extremely difficult for Manchester United to mobile. They have the men to stretch it. They have the men to tour the flanks. But the creative spark to take 1-2 players on and obey pass no to Ronaldo or whoever is playing I affront no and I the missing link. Pogba by when Timmy Amame ye one matter by pressure no still name mount on Atletico Madrid. But you know, unimomo Omoma endure pressure no shit. Say again the likes of Bayern Munich, the better days of the MLS, the Real Madrid days of Gareth Bale, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Karim Benzema. It's not the only presence inside the area. The crown also there. Who someone endure to a perfect planner. Diego Pablo Simeone. Etimi Edina the qualification no ewa. Genoa at the end of it all. Atletico Madrid. Eno American ha. Say omuke bisi no pe. Stage in here set. Na obiya sure omu say ya. Eno no omu pe. And against United, they know obiya when Man United at home in the Champions League, in the knockout stages. And now there's some money. And again, the Spanish clubs in recent times. You home against Barcelona, you home against Sevilla. And Che Crown on the Villarreal boy in the Europa Cup final. And this time it was Atletico Madrid. Oma Benya a famous victory at the famous theater of dreams. And one America and Penny for so much say after 112 years, Omo Babibu no more years to the floor. The fear factor at Old Trafford is clearly missing. Nansa na Venus na Champions League Venus no Genoa nansa na bebre enyi hu bio New Camp nyi hu San Siro nyi hu and the next place ensa nyi hu bio is the Old Trafford. These were big venues so obo Champions League na kopi ho na eden but until so mo be nyema yire
Old Trafford where dreams come true. Serious o obia na e kan but Atletico Madrid and a country it is anyways. Old Trafford where dreams come true.
It is the theater of dreams.
Theater of dreams.
No, the dreams na ntimi anehwe. Diego Simeone di mrike kwa adon moto. You know, Simeone onimejuma. Onimejuma.
What kind of the City?
Onimejuma. You know, Simeone onimejuma.
And City are Liverpool. Liverpool, yes. Liverpool.
Onimejuma. Say Simeone onimejuma. Atletico Madrid time a draw we by and almost struggle papa. But in their last 5 games, what the United come was 6 games, someone knows to be. And one interesting thing they say, they've been outstanding in away games. Where the Omkoya was San Siro, where the Omkoya was Stadio Delu, and now it is the 10 of Old Trafford.
And Tika Krebe here now the blame Nibako.
Man United blame no. Oh, you know, for
because more old players, you know, legends and pundits. Obi and who be on Fanko, say players who say Ravraniko, I don't know.
You know,
how was he chosen to be manager of this club for 6 months? I don't know. For schools.
You know, I players any coaching now.
Okay.
There are some games who you play and you rise to the occasion. Imagine say Pogba started from actually. Yeah, Bob Fred ne Scott Pantomini. Pogba aba. E was so chile BBC game no person team qualify. Look at the competition for places within the United setup. Rashford to bench, Ilanga ebo. So Rashford now bad, then it was all yeah. It was so proved beyond reasonable doubt. So you deserve to play. Jadon Sancho for me was okay. Alex Taylor for me was okay. It's general. Apart from tactical planner, Diego Simeone near and right. Now what me now the loopholes of the United setup or team they share or more down or they are qualifying. I feel say players now because so more they born their determination and the level of commitment on this academy United now firm.
Okay.
Because Atletico Madrid only materials in German United. Atletico Madrid almost struggles in the La Liga, just like Manchester United. And in the Champions League, United are born home in Atletico Madrid. Into who at home, no could draw in away, you know, a advantage. Into sometimes tactics play, but sometimes to you know, one casa play and one farmer who you see at Madema club, no, and also to me bois and my to me winning.
For how long and Man you ebe ndio sa penny sa trophyless seasons ya omukomi ohun se baba wie enche ana ebe to aso ache kakra
oh you know ebe check kakra I said until say omo be take good decisions no manya time omo ho no you know they will continue to struggle. They will need to go in for a very good coach who understand the system. They must set their priorities right. E dey na United person omo je a Champions League, a Premier League se see ade na omo hia. And as more pe Carabao Cup and as FA Cup na they should set their priorities right. And no be mo hu hour omo team no betimi ahye dia back kakra and I say omo the material so they will need a quick fix manager oba ono the enche or the results be ma until some be set omo priorities right and you know because competition here tough. Can you no more scout obia or munqua the team to be brebe? No more coach and now test system na say watch as any my dear game him. And then Man City compete with them in terms of cash because Ellen Haaland United cash or more and it's likely some £500,000 a week, likely to be the most expensive player EPL into also and look at this City team. No one san kwakunya Ellen Haaland account. Liverpool baby o ma ba be drum be say omugu so ko ha na ekosoro. Chelsea are not looking back. It will take time for United so omu betimi ababaka ko compete with these teams.
Odwen hu da se Benfica be ma ko share 1-0.
No.
I qualify.
No. You know, man, you know that Benfica will beat Ajax. Why? I agree that Benfica be near a famous draw at the new camp. But Ajax in the Champions League this season, and now there's all lose match. Moreover, it can no home games come on here. But you know, this Ajax side, they almost show home, Sanko show away. And again, the almost player in Sebastian Haller, the performance has been exceptional in the Champions League. Why the likes of Antonio performance in the Champions League exceptional? But Benfica also with the same talent factor, almost certain players within almost were experienced so far that the Champions League near concern. Into a young Vertonghen, now Nicolas Otamendi at the heart of defense. If you have the likes of Everton and also young talented players like Rafael Silva, Darwin Núñez, Alex Grimaldi, Gilberto, like all these guys. And then you know the only chance on the board to attend. I asked for new Bogusa into almost your experience and you know in as much as now I feel say I ask you over where favorite you know Benfica will take you advantage and in the Champions League fine margins is so okay. Bibika clear be a beba will take advantage you know you are good to go.
All right, you remember that game so but before that Leeds won. Okay, you had the games in the cry. Na Juventus and Vieira and of a Lille and so and Chelsea.
You know, Lille to watch a Lille for now. The last time I said I'm only looking at almost talent no more and almost to be a said you know who they are Ronaldo Bayer, they who they are Rafael you for team I offended. Unfortunately, they will be playing without their Ronaldo Sanchez. But likely so for the first time in many games, Coach Nebe started Bouyaki Amels and then Jonathan Davis. Omu up front because Omu here goals. Omu games Omu born in the group stage of the Champions League. So Oshomu against Wolfsburg, Oshomu against Sevilla. You know the only game Omu team win here at home. Omu win just one game. At their own backyard, Omu was just one game pen Omu team win here at home. Chelsea in the group stage of the Champions League, only one game pen Omu lose here in a way. The J Arena against my friend Juventus. And no matter Chelsea are home, you know, and after taking 2-goal lead almost at the room in this particular encounter, and my Chelsea are home, then it was so. Now, so here Chelsea set up and you know, everybody and team the born and saying, depending on players a coach, they decide so be choose. Into which game boy against Newcastle. Coach decided so be bench Thiago Silva because of the Champions League. Harvest crowd no money so fan come out granting interview say or person about that particular game in it. Chelsea are ready for that particular battle and ain't easy for Chelsea do because the likes of Andre, the likes of Zeka and all those Joan Font mobile tries almost beat me IBB. Jonathan Boardman and all those guys are available on beat me IBB. Oh, but you know Chelsea with that 2 goals lead, you know, a bad thing. Say Lille a bit me a year film. I still think Chelsea were the materials and they have a good manager in this game no. Omu beat me a narrow win against Lille in France. Juve air ball against Villarreal. Now the first game no ended in 1-1 and me can had the first game no say Juve eja branch friend Danny Perez humudia they will be in trouble. The bad news for Villarreal is say if he saw almost started so Omu Champions League yeah Omu do this level no. Omo me say omo key man in Gerard Moreno up front. Nti ya na no mo break akra. But in defense, omo game omo ball no eye weekend against Celta Vigo no. Raul Abio a prime omo uniform. But Encreba na say Raul Abio will be available to pair Pau Torres on the right. Sergio Aurier will be there. Abrante Fene Pedrosa will be on the left. And midfield of Francisco Coquelin and Danny Pereiro. Danny Pereiro will be key and overshare the likes of Dan Juma, Samuel Chukwueze, Yeremi Pino, and all those guys. So Mubiti Mahajubi. Juventus so Ben may say the likes of Denis Zakaria, Leonardo Bonucci, but Giorgio Chiellini is back to pay Abrante Fede Matia delete. Alessandro Niho into the sense so Asha Abrante Fede Matia de Silio and I say Pellegrini in the likely so Bebo a midfield of Arta, Adrian Rabiot and all those guys they likely so beat me a gem fin. But a Jimmy was a Villa relay so I'm person qualify and so I'm beat me and make it so I'm play the two players up front and out. Dusan Vlahovic and Alvaro Morata. But let's not forget, say, in the last few Champions League, I have do we free my own free move. And against this side, Obiani GD almost on bet me AJB. So against FC Porto. At that day, almost finding it very difficult to stop the likes of Corona and Sergio in midfield. And also against Olympic Lyonnais. After no more team lose by a goal to no BN himself you were beating Abechomo. But that day was somehow and the likes of Bruno Gomes from a Juve brain. Tomushia midfield as almost me crabble a dominating player who can say Juve ebre. Then the Juma more is to make sure they play Danny Pereiro out. The moment Albert started out, we also were a midfield dominance, and you have the same player honestly excellent in retentional play and on to beat me a crop possession in midfield. Eddie Ama. Juve are disappointed at this time. Say so much yetima Obia would do so beat me as But I think it's the motivation of Villarreal, you know, at this time they were fem. Right. And I think the Juve playing at home almost started the game no at favorite.
So say here game there here Lille, Chelsea, and I say Arsenal, Liverpool, 8:15, and then so baso. Big game. And
you know, big game, but now saying Arsenal or form pa, Liverpool or form pa. But Arsenal Liverpool games they are not tie one way. It will say in one of the games Arsenal in a draw, and these young guys for Arsenal, Omo Martinelli, Odegaard, Bukayo Saka, but the form of the Liverpool attack and so man no yes. And at this time, Liverpool himself, you know, so one person close to gap, now this is the right time for them to close the gap. Okay. So they'll be beating me push City to the wire. And you know, it depends game our person here, but Lille, Chelsea, and Arsenal Liverpool. Arsenal Liverpool is always a big game.
I wonder.